What if I tell you the discoveries from a small village near Madurai could make our history textbooks outdated? Don't believe it? Okay, let me tell you a very fascinating historical development that is taking place in South India. You are watching Chrono Clarity and my name is Vijay Tripathi. Our story begins in 1970s. Few school children were playing near Vaigay River. While playing, they found some unusual artifacts around the river. They took those artifacts to their teacher V. Balasubramaniam. Their teacher V. Balasubramaniam recognized that these might be antiquities and informed the archaeological department in 1976. But nothing much happened for decades. The village that we are talking about is Kiladi, just 12 km from Madurai. Then fast forward to 2014. In that year, Archaeological Survey of India was identifying some of the potential sites which may hold historical value. So in total, 293 sites were recognized, and of those, around 90 sites were selected, and one of the sites was Kiladi. Excavations began in June 2015, and since then, more than 15,000 artifacts have been unearthed across 10 rounds of digging. और अब शुरू होती है controversy. The current understanding about urbanization in India is as follows. The first phase of urbanization in India happened in 2600 BCE with the rise of Harappan civilization. Then the second round of urbanization occurred in 600 BCE with the rise of great Mahajanpadas. Thereafter, our story of urbanization goes like this. South India took inspiration from North India and it also started urbanizing around 300 BCE. It is the same period historians refer as Sangam age, that is from 300 BCE to 300 CE. Now in Sangam literature itself, there are lots of evidences of bustling market, people living in cities, lots of trade activities. One more point is that regarding the Tamil language, we have found evidences of Tamil written in Brahmi script from 3rd century BCE. So Brahmi also spread from North India to South India. So all is good up to this point. Then what is the controversy? If you will read those lines critically, you will understand that the both urbanization as well as Brahmi script traveled from North India to South India. This is the current dominant historical theory. But the Kiladi excavation had turned this theory upside down. How? Let's understand. Let's look at what they have found at Kiladi. Brick structures and well-planned houses, advanced drainage system and wells, clear sign of urban planning, industrial zones for pottery, weaving, weed making, even dyeing, clear evidence of trade with imported materials like agate and carnelian, which is not local to Tamil, and most sensational, more than 50 potsherds with Tamil Brahmi inscriptions. In short, Kiladi looked like urban literate and industrial settlement. So these samples were sent to Florida for accelerator mass spectrometry dating. And when the findings came, it shocked everyone. The earliest date arrived at is from 6th century BC. This means what? This means that Kiladi was urbanized when India saw urbanization during Mahajanpada period, that is 6th century BC, not in the 3rd century BC as we currently believe. Now what about Brahmi script? Did it travel from North India? Kiladi excavation also proves it otherwise. Let's understand. Brahmi script is the oldest deciphered script in the subcontinent, and it is known from about 4th century BCE. Ashoka extensively used this script to propagate his messages on pillars. Epigraphists like Mahadevan and Subrayelu have long held the view that Tamil Brahmi script was an offshoot of Ashokan Brahmi script. And this writing of Tamil in Brahmi script continued for about 1st century BCE. But there was one problem. Often the writing was done on palm leaves with a stylus, which was often made up of hard material like iron. The sharp edges in Brahmi script would tear the delicate palm leaves. So now what to do? Make the letters more rounded, and thus a new script known as Vatteluttu script was born. You can see the letters are more rounded. Now this would glide easily on the palm leaves. This continued till about 8th-9th century. Then with the coming up of Cholas, gradually this script was replaced by modern Tamil script. Then one more development occurred. With the rise of Pallavas, Sanskrit was promoted in South India. But how to write Sanskrit words? The existing Vatteluttu script was not suitable for Sanskrit, and thus emerged a new script known as Granth. Granth was used for writing Sanskrit. This is our current understanding regarding Tamil Brahmi. But archaeologists from Tamil Nadu State Department is saying that Kiladi excavation has challenged this narrative. How? Actually, they have found a graffiti marks in Tamil Brahmi dating back to 6th century BC. That means it predates the Mauryan Brahmi. And some even say that both Mauryan Brahmi and this Tamil Brahmi, they both evolved from the Indus script. But I don't think this could happen because this is very far-fetched assumption. Anyway, we have found an inscription that is quite old, so this is challenging the current narrative. Now, based on these findings, K. Amarnath Ramakrishna submitted a 982-page report to Archaeological Survey of India in 2023. But Archaeological Survey of India did not agree with the report. Why? They cited the following reason. Dating methods are not fully justified. More stratigraphic detail and scientific correlation is needed. And according to them, the earliest layer is not older than pre-300 BCE. So now, while one side states that Sangam age began in 6th, 7th century BCE, while other side is saying that it began in 3rd century BCE. This is the root cause of the debate. If these findings came to be true, then South India will not be regarded as passive receiver of the civilization, rather an independent center of the civilization. The market, industries and people mentioned in the Sangam poetry was not merely a poetry, it was not merely an imagination, rather it was happening at that point of time. Whether Archaeological Survey of India accepts this report or not, one thing is certain, that Keladi is rewriting the history. If you like this type of content, subscribe to my channel, share this video to your friends. And what do you think about these excavations? Let me know in the comment box. Thank you.